In countries around the world, taxation is the primary means of funding the essentials of life: housing, education, healthcare, social safety net benefits, and the collective infrastructure that sustains well-being and connection.
The current system of taxation in the United States began when the 16th Amendment was ratified in 1913, giving Congress the power to levy a federal income tax.
This change shifted the U.S. away from tariffs and excise taxes, which disproportionately burdened lower-income households, toward a progressive income tax system intended to tax higher earners more heavily.
The income tax system appeared to be more equitable, but it was built on a racial wealth gap created through slavery, displacement, and exclusion. Progressive tax rates, therefore, did not ensure equal access to public amenities.
Before emancipation, Black people didn't file taxes, we ourselves were taxed. Enslaved people were listed in plantation ledgers, along with livestock and farm tools, then valued and taxed by the state. Enslavers in the South employed evasive strategies to avoid the annual taxes they owed on enslaved people, despite deriving immense wealth from our forced labor.
After emancipation, taxation came to be used as a form of entrapment. Black farmers who acquired land were often taxed out of ownership.
In Mississippi and Alabama, counties used inflated valuations and tax delinquency seizures to confiscate Black land, then resold it to white buyers at auction.
Black families lost over 90% of their land wealth by the mid-20th century through tactics like tax delinquency seizures. Taxation wasn't neutral, it was used to effect strategic redispossession.
Another tactic? Poll taxes. Beginning in the 1870s and lasting nearly a century, poll taxes became a tool to extract wealth and suppress Black political power.
While white voters were often exempted through grandfather clauses if they had voted prior to the Civil War, Black voters faced cumulative poll taxes they couldn't afford to pay. The vast majority of African Americans were prevented from voting.
By the late 1800s, cities began assessing local property taxes to fund municipal services. However, in Black communities, local property tax assessors inflated property values, resulting in higher taxes for Black residents.
Wait, I thought property tax rates were the same for everyone.
Not even close. Property values in majority white neighborhoods are higher, but white owners often lobby for lower assessment rates. We pay more in taxes, receive fewer services, and have little access to appeal or recourse. Black neighborhoods like mine have experienced chronic disinvestment in the form of underfunded schools, crumbling roads, and failing sewers for decades.
Another tactic used to disenfranchise Black communities? Many states also began to rely on regressive sales taxes, taxes applied equally to the rich and poor. Sales taxes hit hardest where people earned the least. Black communities thus paid proportionally more of their incomes for staples like bread, clothing, or school supplies.
Other changes to the tax code cemented white economic advantage. The rise of the capital gains tax preference in 1921, followed by real estate depreciation rules in 1954 and Reagan-era tax cuts in 1981, completed the modern system.
These changes brought lower tax rates on investment gains as well as tax breaks for homeownership, inheritance, and real estate speculation, while labor was taxed at substantially higher rates. White families, already advantaged by land grants received under the Homestead Acts and home equity built through exclusionary policies such as FHA lending and the GI Bill, were the main beneficiaries.
Disparities in taxation persist. Black taxpayers are audited 3 times more often than white taxpayers. Municipalities issue mill levy bonds that raise millions in property taxes for new infrastructure, but majority Black neighborhoods often find that their tax revenues go elsewhere.
When I look out the window, I can see how my tax dollars are spent. But if I drive just a few blocks, I can see the disinvestment.
You inherited a tax system designed to benefit you. Imagine what my community would look like if we received the same funding for our schools and sidewalks.
The 10-to-1 racial wealth gap is not an accident. It is the engineered outcome of generations of discriminatory policies, including taxation.
The movement for reparative justice is about securing economic redress, restoring stolen wealth, correcting laws that suppress Black economic development, and ensuring that future generations have the opportunities our ancestors were denied.